Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm zooming myself in here. If I can't see what I'm doing, I don't know if I can't watch where I'm zooming into, I won't I can't show it. Anyway, you understand what I mean. I have to look at the back of the camera because I can't see what's happening. Now, I've been doing this, finishing the wings. Well, I haven't really, because I needed you to see this. Now, if, for example, you run out of thread while you're going along with the wing, you just need to run back through and take it over there and fasten it down with a sticky tape, okay? If the thread's not long enough and you've only got about that much thread, which you probably shouldn't have used it to, just go backwards in there. Just weave it through, in and out, and then bring it and lay it over here, because that's what I did when I ran out. Now, once you go around these pieces, you'll join them up. So that's what I'm going to show you here. You just go into the opposite one here and bring that up and do a buttonhole stitch, blanket stitch thing there. They're the same sort of thing. And then you go here and you put glue on me, and you pick up that side and you just put that through like that. And you just do that until that's all closed up, okay? And then when you finish that, you will take your thread and you will put it through and you will take it out here. Now, I'm probably doing this the worst way possible, you know, because this is how I just do what I do anyway. So I'm going to cut that off, okay? So you make sure you cut all your threads off the top. This one here I haven't taken through far enough, but that's not going to worry in a minute. Now you're going to go on the back and you're going to cut off these pieces here, the purple thread, and your piece of wings will just come off like so. Okay, now that bit there, I need to fasten him down. And I might put a bit of glue on that, we'll just see what happens, okay? So now you have got wings for your beetle, okay? Bit skew with these poor old beetle wings, but nevertheless I think you should be happy with them, and they will go on there like so. I have finished filling in this, and I put some of his legs on so it wouldn't take up too much time. Now you've got all this wire and things, you have to put this through, which I shouldn't have probably twisted it. We'll see how I go. I might have to untwist it. So if you find yourself a needle with a big hole, I'm going to have to untwist this now because I shouldn't have twisted this wire. I should have kept it straight next to itself. Okay. Now we'll be concerned about the shape of that after we fix this first. We've got to put this through here. And I say through here, it's got to go through your fabric, all these bits. So I think that's the biggest needle with a hole in it I've got there. I might have another one. Here we are. I wonder if that'll push through there. So this is a really good size. This is probably a wool needle. So you're going to have to want that to go through here, right? So you push that in, make a hole, and take your needle part way. See where you can see just a bit of the needle eye. Okay, so then you're going to get this wire and you're going to put it down in through there like that. Get your two pieces of wire and put them down there through there like that. Now if this doesn't work for you first time, don't go, oh dear, that's too hard, I'm not going to do that, because really it's worth the trying, I tell you. And you pull it, and I've got one piece of wire through, or did I get both of them? Yeah, they're both there. Look at this, see? They both come through. Just pull on a bit harder till I get them all the way. So I've got them, the wire. Now I've got to get the cotton through, which I'm just going to go back pretty much near the same hole, thread these pieces of thread on here. Now somebody else might have made it different one day, or probably does it different from me, but this is what I'm going to do today, because I've got all these pieces of thread left over, but they're hanging there, and we need to take them through to the back. Probably would have done it really fast if I did it one at a time, but why make things too easy? So I do that. Just okay, let's try it again. So we need to thread these, thread them on. Nobody lose hope, because really, in the end, it's worth the battle if you've got to go through one. If you've got to fight a battle, just do it. You've got some of them through there. What have I got here? This bit's got to go through. They've all got to go through to the other side, out of the way. You could, because they're coming off that little bug, and he needs to be free of threads. And I'm not even in the shot of this thing. I'm sure I'm sorry about that. I'm not happy, because I'm thinking too, when you're diabetic, you go a bit blind. That's not good, is it? You know, that's just not fair. What I do, I use my hands and my eyes and my important pieces of myself. I mean, brain too. I guess it comes in there at some time, but I need my eyesight, and I'm not happy, because if I look at, actually I feel okay now, but sometimes if I'm not feeling very good and I sit here and I'm looking at something, I'm sure people out there would, some people out there that would know that it starts to fail on you, and that's not good, you know, especially if you're trying to see something little tiny like I am here. Anyway, so we're going to have to put this through here. And my husband's brought me a cup of coffee. That's very nice, man. Thank you very much. And keep me working, hopefully. Keep doing this. Okay, so I can, that'll be good. That'll warm me up a bit, won't it? Okay. Now you can see that I'm struggling, but I'm going to keep going. Look at that, because like I said, it's worth it just to keep on trying. And you can do it. Okay, so look at that. How's that look, ladies? Ducky, hey? And anybody who's watching too, you know. Doesn't that look amazing? I really like that. I'm really thrilled with him. Don't you think he looks awesome? Maybe his little back here is a bit humpy, but that doesn't really matter. He's got little wings. You could have made them longer too. I could have made them longer, but you know, I think you can see his little body better that way. Anyway, so I'm not going to pick at my own work here. Let me see. What have I got? A piece of thread with a bit of that in it? No, cotton, bit of needle and cotton with a bit for the... Now, what you're going to do with the back part is you'll go in there now and you'll stitch all that down, okay? Just don't take it through to the other side. Stitch your wire down, because I've laid it down flat back behind his body, okay? And then just cut it back a bit, and then you just stitch all that down so it doesn't go anywhere, right? So there's the wings on your bug, and then you can put on some legs, and I've done some legs and some eyes. We need some eyes so you can see where he's going. His eyes are probably on a part of his head. I don't know that. I should know what these bits are called. I should know when I'm doing these things, but I just don't want to have time to go and look that up at the moment. I'm sure this... Oh dear, that's not working. Come on. Don't fluff about now. You need to thread this stuff, this cotton, just as easy and look just as nice if you just put an ordinary black, but we're not going to do that today. So now here's my take on a leg. I've got that one out there, that leg. Now we'll put another one this side. I might just move his little wing over a bit, move his wing over so I can come up from here and just put this wing out. I put out that side there, this front one, and I went up a bit like this on a little bit of an angle, back stitch that down, because that's what you're just going up and forward and then back again, and that's sort of helping it to work. And this way over here a tiny bit, so you're sort of going out that way. Okay, now that's right, is it? Yes. Now for this other leg, I'm going to come up here, keep it pretty close to that one, okay? You go out a bit, you come down here, level with the other one. If we can keep him level, it'd be good. These threads, oh no, the sticky thing stuck to it. I thought my thread was going to go all perkerky on me. Make sure when you get back to your other stitch that you go fair near it, because you don't want to have him, his little legs coming apart, okay? Keep his little legs together. And that probably went up too high. Should have went down a bit or out, something. And then another one. So you come back up under there. Take that out, across there, and now you can see where my eyesight's when I'm marking things up, which I'm not looking through the my magnifying glass thing that I hang around my neck. I just done that to do a bit of the wing work on him because I couldn't see very good. Okay, so we put that down there like that. Okay, so now he's got little legs. Okay, now I think he's only got 6 legs. I don't know. I hope he's only got 6 legs. Well, today he has. Spiders have 8. I don't know about beetles. So I'm going to end that off a bit more later because I'll come back to that. I just want to sew his little eyes on now and show you what he looks like when I've finished him. Okay, so hopefully this bit of thread here will work that I was doing his body with. Something stuck to me that's not supposed to be there. Okay, and I've got these beads. These are a little bit bigger than the ones that I used the other day to make the grapes because of the size of the beetle. I wanted them to look like, you know, they were probably the right size for him. And they're sort of a, I don't know what colour they are, from brown to purpley colour, I don't know. Well, so we'll just bold that one away. So we'll come up through the side here and we're going to put 2 on. We're dropping them everywhere to pick them up. Come on, where's the hole? 2 eyes. Alright, 2 eyes on there. Go down this side here with the 2 eyes. And you come up in really close to his body and then just go down over the thread so that they're holding down and in, you know, like they're sitting on his body there. Okay, so that's me bug. That's me beetle that I made today to show you how to do a beetle. He may have had a bit longer wing. I don't know whether I probably should have made him a little bit longer wing, but he doesn't look too bad. He looks buggish, doesn't he? He's his own sort of bug, his own breed of bug. Don't know what he's called, but I'm quite happy with him, and see how the padding makes him sit up there really nice and look like he could possibly be real. But anyway, so there's my beetle that I have made, and I'm going to come back on here, I hope, in the next couple of days, because I want to show you the other sort of fruit and more bits and pieces. There goes me wire. Okay, I got it. Nobody panic. Yeah, so I wanted to come back on and show you how I did the this. But you know what? I'm going to go now. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to show you something else for a minute. Okay? So talk to you later. Bye-bye.